Well, we just come out of Joe's Bay out in Fish Egg Inlet here, and got like 10 knots on a beam reach. Just threw up the head sail for the fun of it, and we're doing 5 knots. It's coming and going as we go in behind the different islands everywhere. But we're sailing, which is fun. I think we're going to have to come around to a close haul here right away and come around that island over there. The sail's already starting to flop around a little bit. Put a reef in the main, and I rigged in the head sail, trying to make it a little more comfortable. We're close haul to the wind right now, as close as we can get. We've got about 15 knots of wind. Hakai Institute. It's pretty interesting. They got all kinds of stuff stashed everywhere. You got a little yurt section. They're pretty nice. This is Sandy's kind of bushwhacking. Hey?
I like it.
This is the way the bush should be.
It should be. Trails.
Organized trails, trees cut down.
I'm proud of that. You should put that up for Eva. Say, we found Wilson too. She just put up a picture. They found Wilson in Bella Bella.
Oh. Yeah, they have Wilsons and surfboards here for people. That's awesome.
They are so welcoming here.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm sitting on the beach out here. We're anchored in Pruth Harbor, and we hiked across Calvert Island. The Hakai Institute has a hiking pass they put in these 7 sand beaches. And they're pretty awesome. They're like tropical. And today it's like super warm out here. The wind died off. It's amazing sitting on the sand here. White sand beaches. There's 7 or 8 of them. They're incredible. I could see in July this would be like the tropics out there. I mean, it's May 4th today and it's warm. The trails are really well maintained. Actually, most of them are like boardwalks, actually. They're not trails. Yeah. Pretty cool spot. Oh, and the Hakai Institute offers free Wi-Fi for people to check email and messages and stuff. 300 megabytes is all you're allowed, but it's enough. It's nice when you're out in the middle of boonies to get Wi-Fi. Another spot that's definitely worth coming to. Up in the bush above every beach, there's a little catch of garbage people have pulled off the beach. All kinds of stuff. Shoes, shovels, lots of water bottles, so many water bottles. All kinds of stuff. Bottles,
Any
cans.
diamond rings?
Haven't seen one yet. Well, we're leaving Pruth Bay today. We're only going like 8 or 10 miles. We got some pretty good wind here in the anchorage and out in the channel a little bit, so I thought I'd try sailing off the anchor today. See how that goes. Could be fun, could be disastrous. Might have to start the engine, we'll see. Anyway, I'm gonna give it a shot, see what happens. that went really well. We sailed off the anchor under full sail. We're doing, well, we did 6 knots out of the anchorage actually. We had a beautiful beam reach. And now we're just running with it. Going down this channel, heading out back into Fitz Hugh Sound. And we've got a really nice sail today. Probably the nicest sail of the entire trip so far. Hopefully it keeps up. The abandoned cannery in Namu. It's fallen into the ocean here. There's some buildings that look all right, so we're gonna go on shore over there somewhere and go check it out. It's on Namu, the abandoned cannery.
Well, it's pretty sad. There's all this infrastructure, and obviously it's one time it was thriving, and now it's just dilapidated.
Yeah.
You know, at one time it would have been quite a nice little community, probably.
Yeah, well, a good environment, a good industry anyway, yeah. There's houses in the bush everywhere. The thing that got me was the quality of the buildings are incredible. Like, I mean, they haven't been used in, I think, like 30 years or 40 years. Well, the timber is like brand new. And the concrete, the quality of the concrete is so good. I just can't get over the amount of concrete and cinder block here. There must be a dozen warehouses just with solid concrete floors. Tens of thousands of square feet.
The last shipment of salmon went out in 1990.
Oh yeah.
They were still freezing and sending out salmon in 1990.
So yeah, it's been almost 30
And that
years.
was probably that nice building that we were cutting the wood in.
Oh man, it was so nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's too bad.
It was well built, and like not a community, I guess, but it probably was a nice area at one time. And now it's, well, if you look here, it's going to fall into the ocean here in the next storm or two.
Yeah.
Just.
Yeah, it's neat though. It was fun.
Kind of haunting.
It was. It felt like the end of the world.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, wandering around all this industry and infrastructure and. This is our firewood haul.
It was a good one.
It sure was. It was awesome. Took us like maybe an hour.
About that.
Yeah, I'd say about an hour. And we got enough firewood for probably a week and a half or 2 weeks.
We certainly don't need any more before Bellacoola.
No, it's awesome. And it was fun too. There's the freezers or the coolers for the food. Neat. The local grocery store. Parts store, plumbing store. There's plumbing supplies.
Mm-hmm. Housewares. It almost all looks plumbing.
Yeah. It looks like a.
These are boat parts.
Yeah, looks like people have been rooting through them, eh? There's one heck of a mechanical room in here. Ammonia refrigerant. pumps.
There's no way to get in. There's a toilet.
Nice. It amazes me that they build these things on stilts like this.
Well, like you said, it'd probably be easier to clear from the ground.
I don't know. So it's pretty gross back in here, and I was trying to figure out why they built this thing on stilts when there's lots of land behind. And there's toilets everywhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 4 or 5 at the other end too. And I think what it is they built this thing above ground on stilts so that the tide would come in, and they're just dumping right in the water, taking a crap and toilet and flushing it out, and the tide comes in and takes it out.
And
What's that?
that's condom.
Yeah. Pretty sweet spot.
Washing my shoes.
So I think this is what they used to call the bathhouse.